So, good morning everybody. Actually, you know what? It's good afternoon. Today is Monday, January 19, Martin Luther King Jr. Today is a holiday. Everything is closed. But we're going to visit Dali Museum today in St. Petersburg. And in the way to this museum, we want to show you the surroundings. Okay? It will be very interesting. Let's go. Honestly, when it's lots of sun, it feels different, it looks different, it feels awesome and warm, calm and nice.
But it's actually outside not so warm. It's about like 5+5.
No, right now it's +8, feels like +10. But if you're gonna stay on the sun without any wind, it feels warm. But it's cold. Everybody's wearing a hoodie, wearing a jeans, and even jackets. Okay, so we just entered St. Petersburg, Florida. Yeah, I do believe it's St. Petersburg, Florida. We're just entering, and we're getting closer to the museum, closer and closer. I think it's closed. It's because the. Okay, so maybe just keep going. Yeah, it's closed.
Yeah, because of their.
Yeah, they're celebrating. Okay.
Turn right onto First Street South, then turn left onto First Avenue
Just
South.
keep going forward. Just keep going forward.
They're close to.
Even in the forward?
Yeah, they turning. Everybody turning on the left.
Okay, we try to find any way. Okay, turn right. Find a way. Okay, so you see it's driving, so probably it's open. Speed limit 20. Yeah, it's supposed to be open. Yeah, lots of streets are closed because the Martin Luther King Day. So unfortunately we can't turn left because the people, a lot of people on parallel street, and we can't just use it. We try to find a way to get close to that address. And while we're doing that, we can see the surroundings. Okay, so this car is maybe guys, we didn't make it, right? There's a lot of people and everything is closed, so we cannot get to Dali Museum. So change the plans. We're going to see on the street what's going on, okay?
Why it's old city closed?
And how people celebrating the Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Let's go. And in the same way, we're going to show you this part of the Sankt Petersburg, Florida. Let's go. Le Mamie Cafe. The lady was speaking. I don't understand what kind of
French,
language, but yeah, it's French. So so it's a vanilla with what?
Nuts.
With nuts. Your
Almond,
favorite nuts.
almonds, yeah,
nuts. Okay.
chopped.
I don't know. I'm going to try the coffee on the way back. Okay.
Okay, they have beautiful muffins and croissants.
Okay. Turn the camera because
And
you need the
yeah,
hands.
yeah, I have. So we thought this one is a market or something, but this one is a parade. So we just begin or?
No. They said three groups. Three groups already passed. So so we're waiting for the fourth group to pass.
Okay, let's see.
The day I knew that you be stuck with me, baby. On the road, doing shows, I told you to come with me, baby. We ended up in Atlanta. I fell in love with a dancer. 244, we just take it slow. I had up from the bed to the floor. I love how much you tell me that to this figure.
Oh, another dance band, Bella. Bella, look. Bella. What is he doing? He's doing it. Look at him, look at him. Oh. There you got a little one. Get him,
So parade is over. It was awesome. I hope you like it. So let's
I
go
know.
back to the car. Maybe
Yeah.
get some hot tea It's
But
very,
let's
very
walk.
cold.
Let's walk. Yeah. But we're not ending for the day. Just watch. Continue to watch. There are more coming.
Go this way or this way?
Yeah, we can go on another street. Yeah.
Honestly, all I want is hot coffee and maybe some milk.
I like it. This kind of condominiums, townhouses and condominiums. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a garage.
Garage, yeah, on a back door and front door.
And basically, the garage door will be the next, right?
Yeah.
I think our car is the next street, right?
Yeah. Next street. But here on the sun it's warm.
It's much warmer, yeah.
Yeah, because we're standing in the shadow, right?
I felt sorry for those girls that I know they have to dance, but it's really cold, guys. It's probably plus 10, 11 max.
Okay, so we get to this is cafe, right?
Next street.
Yeah.
Over there.
Next street?
No.
Or this one? This one?
No.
Yes. Yes, I was right. As usual. Sorbetto, gelato, ice cream. It's nice and cute cafe. Yeah, it's nice and cute cafe. I know, I'm just show where it's here around.
Okay, we need two coffees. So my wife asked some kind of not strong.
So what you got here? Wow, it's a huge actually. This is muffin size.
Blueberry, yeah, blueberry muffin and cannoli.
And it's Italian thing.
I'm cold. I'm cold. You know, I can't even move. I'm sorry, guys.
But outside it's actually flowers, as you can see. Green leaves. It's January, end of January. Outside cold, but still. Okay, he doesn't want to wait coffee. Let's start. Do you want to add something? You have a coffee here.
Americano.
Americano? What kind of I have?
Americano with milk.
Milk is the same, right? Do you want to tell a story about Americano coffee?
It's very interesting story. Okay, there is a huge difference between true story and interesting story or myth. Okay, so when Americans was in 1945 something visiting from certain point Italy, we know why. It was very strong coffee for them, so they put the hot water and they start to call Americano, which Americans who put the hot water in espresso. That's one of the story. Okay, so if you have a different story you can share, but I love this story. Okay, that's why we call Americano.
Do you remember our car?
Sure, here. No, it's over there. It's over there.
It's a
far
further,
walk.
right? I love palms.
I want to say yeah. It's January 19, but you can see the. You know what? Can you just jump the camera like this?
Yeah.
On the sun, see the sun.
Mm-hmm. Now we have to find our car. Is it palm? Yeah, palm.
It's a palm tree.
Yes.
You want me to climb it? You want me to climb it for good?
Yeah, if they're like bananas or cocottes.
You want me to climb it? Right?
Yes. I hope there are no tickets. No ticket. Okay. No ticket.
No, no ticket.
No ticket. Okay. Huh?
Off.
Okay, in the end of day, we decided to go out. Right now, 6:30 p.m. It's gonna be sunset. Summer music. Still cold, but we'll try our best.
Okay, nice evening, and we have left only in about 18 minutes until sunset, and we have to make it to the Pier 60 parking lot. They promise we can find spot available, and we have to catch the most beautiful sunset. They claim it's in a clear water, so. Okay, where is that? Where is that? Where is that? Pier 60 kiosk. Okay. I hope we will find some options to pay, because we don't have an app, unfortunately. We have the card, and we're ready to pay using our Canadian cards. Yes, we have arrived. What spot? Right, right on the left. We have lots of spots. We can even get the closer, right? Yeah, beautiful. Okay. I think we made it. Let's go. Okay, so we find a nice parking spot. It's only $5, $4.50 for 1 hour. So let's go see the sunset. And by the way, it's a traffic. Now it's a traffic of the people and the cars, because only in about 5-7 minutes left until sunset. Let's go.
It's still cold.
Send that to me.
Nice shoes. Let's go on the sand. You want to go on the sand?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I put special this one. Yeah, we can go there, right?
Sure.
Around. Still cold.
Come. Wow. Look at the sand.
Sand is white one. Yeah.
It's like a flower. It's not even like a sand.
Do you like sunset?
Sunset is beautiful, but it's very cold. Oh my God, look at this. The child has no shoes on it.
Bare feet.
Perfect, like no shoes. And this child doesn't have a shoes. Where is the parents? Oh my goodness. You know what? Let's get close to the water, shall we? Let's
Yeah, let's go. I will not be surprised if there's some ice.
Yeah, there's a lady without shoes.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, is the water really cold or it's okay?
It's colder out here than what it is in the water.
Really? So basically you can swim, right? Okay. I hope we're gonna swim someday, you know, maybe tomorrow. Yeah, the people gathering here. You see the
Do you see kid in the water?
I don't want to see the kid. Oh my God!
Look at this couple.
Guys,
Do you remember?
I'm telling you, it feels like minus maybe
yeah.
okay 0. Okay. Okay. I want
You remember in Miami last year we saw a couple?
Yes, but you know what? Just think about it. It feels like 0, and look at this beautiful couple.
This is Pier 60. Last seconds of sun is going down now. Actually, it's going quickly.
Yeah, it's quite quickly. Yeah.
That's it. It's gone.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's gone. Look, it's gone. Wow.
So, what's your opinion about this one? What do you
is this
think?
one?
Yes, it is gone. It's just like in a second. Boom! In no sun.
No, really, it's funny because it was the sun. And about like.
Can you image how we actually turning, how our planet
You mean
turning?
like a fast?
Yes, how
Yeah.
fast we're doing this
Oh, I don't
one?
want to think about it. Oh my God, look at this. Come on, guys. Yeah, it's beautiful. Sunset. Go home.
Okay. So, what do you think? We stop right now, or we're going home?
Let's walk until it's gonna be dark,
And
and we're going back.
okay, let's do it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm.
This is Pier, right?
This is Pier 60. That's the famous Pier 60. So people standing there watch the sunset. Okay. So maybe next time.
Next time. Yeah. Next day. We're gonna go there when it's warm. I'm just wondering what this one.
I think you're going inside of this
Inside?
balloon and jump and something.
And throwing food. Okay. No, I love it, this one park. So here are some attractions for kids, small kids. No. This one for small babies.
Oh,
No. Let's go on the other side. I mean, this is ship, pirate ship. That's why people were here.
Yeah. Do you want to
It's
go
quiet.
inside and take a look?
No,
at
it's
the
okay. I'm fine. Look like both fish. Yeah, there with. Oh wow! Look at this one. Alligators.
Actually, you have to pay $3 to go there. Yeah. Okay.
It's maybe this one for fishing.
Yeah. This for fishing. But you have to pay $3. Okay. Okay, guys, so we're gonna call this today another day of our journey. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and we will see you next time.
Next time.